So Lisa, I'm going to start with you. I know Sandy's out of town. I think she's down to Disney World with her family, right? On vacation?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we could, Lisa, I'm going to go through that funnel much more rapidly than I just did. I'm going to go through that funnel with your numbers, if I could, please. Now, if you will remind me, Lisa, you guys are at about the 1 year point, right? You've been doing this for about 1 year. Okay. So can you tell me, please, how many 20, 30 memberships you guys have enrolled?
393.
393, and do that times 395, Alicia?
155,000.
155K, thank you. Okay, how about lifestyle success? What's happening with that, Lise?
So I don't have exact numbers on that because Debbie's out of town and she handles that, but I was the person you spoke to that we struggled a little bit. So we are going to change our language. So I really am unclear on that number.
Okay, that's all right, but then what you're aware of is that's some money that's being left on the table, right? Which is why you're saying you guys are working on that. And again, Lisa, thank you so much for just being real. Lisa was the one on the phone that said, look, we haven't really gotten that lifestyle success thing down yet. We're having a little bit of issue with them agreeing to initial. And I said to her, let's just change the language a little bit. She goes, oh my gosh, that will help. And it will, guys, because when you adjust your words, it helps. So part of the money being left on the table in Delta Valley could be lifestyle success. She and Sandy are sharp, they're smart, they're going to be all over that. They're already changing the language so that they can get that lifestyle success income, residual income, happening. So Lisa, what about product income?
We've sold $60,586.
Okay. And do you guys offer info products?
No, not right now.
All right, so there's another opportunity, right, for some money left on the table. And right now it's $5 average per member, so you guys can do the math on that. What about auto pay? Where are you with auto pay?
So we're not doing auto pay. Sandy and I have not had a chance to figure out how to do that with our system. But what we are doing is a modified version of it. So if people do buy their products every 30 days, we are offering them that 10%. So it is a motivation to get them in. So our sales have increased since we started doing that. But it's just a matter of us plugging in the system.
And it's using it with your point of sale or your software, right? So,
Yeah.
But again, guys, this is case in point. Lisa's saying, well, that's money left on the table, so we offered the 10% if they continue to buy every month as a step toward the solution, which is increasing income. And then we're putting our software, Donna, into place so that we can do auto pay. Because again, it's money left on the table. Ambassador, you don't have to answer anything about that yet, Lisa. We don't have that into place. Listen to your body. How many agreements, or what is the dollar amount, whichever you have, for listen to your body?
We have 132 listen to your body with 105 or 106,000 future invoices.
Okay, and do you know, Lisa, what the personal training income has been as a derivative of this plan?
I have an estimate of about 60 that have went on to either personal training or group personal training.
And do you know what your average ticket is, what you're selling that for on average?
I do not know that number. I need to get that from our personal training director.
Do people typically buy for a year, half a year, 3 months? Do you have any idea?
It's usually 6 months to a year for private personal training. For group training, it's usually like 3 months.
Okay, so if I just run those numbers, guys, Lisa, thank you for going first. I appreciate it so much. And again, thank you for the transparency. What she has shared is exactly what I hope you guys will see to share. And that is that this piece, we're not doing. This is how we're going to get it into place. It isn't a matter of what's good, what's bad. It's all good. I just want us to have the success tentacles attached to the member, the wellness tentacles. I want you to have the residual income. I want the member to have the result. And just running my numbers, as Lisa was talking, in that 1 year's time, there has been just what she's aware of, $500,000 added. So that's pretty incredible for this little funnel right here. Now I know Sandy would probably have very, very, very detailed, this isn't even Lisa's normal position to have to answer these questions, but Sandy's on vacation. And Sandy would probably drill down and have all the details and know the exact dollar amount. But you know, Lisa, I think adding $500,000 is pretty good, don't you?
I do.
I do. And with the money left on the table, it's going to be significant because the money left on the table is residual income. As Alicia ran for us an Excel sheet on what the residual income for auto pay would be just at an average producing location, it was like $65,000 for the year. So that would put a $65,000 for the year income on, and I don't know if we did that on 20 or 30. Do you remember? 30, 20, 30 memberships. Okay. All right. So we're going to turn to the room and we're going to go to Shelly. Shelly, we're going to go through this really fast now because we've been doing lots of educating. So now we're just going to run through numbers. Guys, the goal is to share what you've done. We're going to celebrate that. It's also to just share what you're not doing because that's money left on the table. All right. So Shell, she loves this, you guys. She's sweating over here.
Okay. So for me, technically, I have only been doing this for 17 months. So in 17 months, I've added all 17 months together, average about 25 members a month.
So how many members is that?
So 425 total.
Now what Shelly means by that, guys, is I did it for a good while before she took it over. So she's counting only what she's done. Okay, Shell, what about lifestyle success?
I'm like Lisa, no. I actually only started doing this about 6 months ago, and we're at 50%. So we get 50% of the people to initial.
So let me interject, guys, because we're talking money right now to you, residual income. If Shelly's enrolled 425 people, and when she presents lifestyle success, 50% are checking, you know, I want that, send that to me, then that's going to be 212 people. You do 212 people times 450 every single month, and then run that to the end of your year. If you're not doing that, that's a lot of money left on the table. Now, what we do around here is we look at the 50% and go, that's awesome, let's celebrate 50%, and can we get it to 60? Can we get it to 70? Is there anything we can change? Because we know, and she is great at this, she talks it all the time, we know that the lifestyle success videos are what make this different. The 2030 Fast Track, it's amazing, and the health benefits are incredible, but those lifestyle success videos, really, they speak truth, and Shelly's great at telling people that. So, how about product?
On product, we actually average about $28 a member when they're in Fast Track. So Fast Track dollar spend is about $28 a member per week. So, I'm sorry. So it'd be 28 times 4.
Yeah, so it's over $100,
Yeah.
100 plus.
Yeah.
Okay? So when we have 425 members, we can multiply that times 100 and see that there's been 50 grand generated in product,
Just from Fast
roughly. Yep, just from Fast Track, you're saying. Okay, info products, how do we do there?
I suck compared to Alicia. I don't really want to say my number.
So that's an opportunity with some money left on the table.
Yeah.
Fair statement?
Sure.
Okay, fine. Auto pay, where are we at on that?
Let's just keep sucking. No, I only started this about 2 months ago, actually, in January. When Tiffany came to visit, I was like, surprise, let's kick this into gear and stop making excuses. So I did. And I'm at 50% of the people are signing up. Now, the very exciting part is now all my coaches are wanting to sell it to their members that are not on it yet. So they're excited about that residual income they can earn.
Okay, so
we've plugged in some systems for that.
just to run the numbers, Shelly had 425 members. If she'd known then what she knows now, and she's doing it now, but if she'd known then what she knows now, she'd have $120,000 income a year additional to what she has now. That's money left on the table. That's not to say we're not good. We're good. We're figuring it out, you guys. So don't you dare be out there beating yourselves up right now. The whole point of this lesson is to go through what's the money left on the table. We'd have $120,000 additional income right now. I'd be okay with that. She'd probably be okay with that. So again, moving from auto pay, Shell, listen to your body.
With Listen to Your Body, we have 189 total members in Listen to Your Body. So we were at 50% converting, and now we've increased it to 67%, which really has helped. So that's total in the funnel right now, today.
Okay, outstanding. So that's about $380,000. We know that we sell $100 per member also inside of Listen to Your Body. So I just took that 189 and made it 190 because it's easier for my head to do math fast. And 190 times $2,000, which is the agreement, is $380,000. If that 190 is also buying $100 in product, that's another $19,000 per month. So you can start to add this up. Now, I did not run, Alicia, did you happen to run 425 times? Okay, never mind. Okay, Amy, we're going to jump to AJ, Amy, Christina. I'm not sure who's out there. AJ, are you the one who's going to share these numbers with me? Can you make sure you're unmuted, please?
Is that right?
There you are. Yay, outstanding.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go through this quickly. Can you tell me how many 2030 sales you guys have had, please?
534.
All right, and are you doing anything with lifestyle success yet?
We've tried, but no, not as much as, not the 50%.
All right, that's all right. Money left on the table. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
This helps me know what to really spot on with training. How about product, AJ?
Product is around 205,000 for the year, or year to date.
Okay.
We started in 2030.
Okay, outstanding. Is info product being sold, or is that an opportunity with a little bit of money left on the table?
What do you mean? Sorry.
The info product. Never-ending motivation.
Oh, no, everything, that's all one number. That's 2030 and Listen to Your Body, all, yeah, it's all one number.
Okay,
We haven't separated the two.
how about auto pay?
We just started implementing that about 2.5 months ago, and it's at over $1,000 for the bundle.
Okay, $1,000 a month. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, a month.
Okay, outstanding. So see, now that's case in point, guys. AJ and his team looked at it and went, okay, we weren't doing auto pay. That's money left on the table. Let's start getting that into place. That's just going to climb, is what that's going to do. Alicia, I'm just going to ask you sidebar. The dollar amount that you told me comes in residual.
$51.27.
Total that you've sold in Ottawa.
Oh, for auto pay is $3,299.99.
Okay, so Alicia's sitting in here with me, guys, and I just sidebarred to her because she's in an itty bitty facility and over $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year in found money because it's residual income when they signed up for auto pay. AJ, what about Listen to Your Body? Where are we with that?
166 agreements sold.
Okay. So that looks like about 332. Alicia, do you have 534 times?
Yeah, it's 210,930.
210? Okay, so do you know what has come in personal training, AJ, as a result of this flow?
Not the dollar amount, but it is flowing through the training department because we haven't actually tracked that number as far as who comes out of here and who goes into training. But I can tell you that we've lost 2 major trainers, and our EFT for the training department has not gone down too much. So something's feeding it, and I'm pretty sure it's us. So.
All right, so I'm just going to run those numbers real quick, guys. AJ has, as he said, they've been doing this in their facility for about a year now, a little bit over a year, actually.
Yeah.
And if we add in what you believe you're doing in training, you guys are over $1 million added. Now, again, we're rounding it. If I run this exactly, it looks like it's right up at 800,000, but we don't know what the training dollar amount is.
Right.
So, you know, I feel pretty good about that number. AJ, you feel good about that number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay. So, guys, again, just make sure that you're paying attention to dollars left on the table as you're looking at this funnel right here. Okay, so listen, I'm going to jump to Alicia very quickly because she is in a little itty bitty tiny facility, and I want you guys to hear these numbers. So Alicia, we're going to go through these quickly. Tell me how long has it been First of all, it's been 8
8
months,
months.
right? So in 8 months, now listen up, guys, itty bitty facility, okay? How many 2030 sales have we had in that 8 months time?
116 sales,
116 sales,
which is 45,820.
which is 46,000. I'm just going to round, okay? 45.8 will be 46. Okay, talk to me about lifestyle success.
$926 in 8 months so far.
Okay, call that 1,000. In residual, talk to me about product.
Product is at $15,319.
So I'm going to call that 15,000, okay? 15,319, we're just going to call it 15, round down. Info product,
$75 a month.
very nice. Okay, so 75 a month, just income that you get. No, info product. Wouldn't be per, oh, you
Well,
mean,
it's $5.
it's not residual, that was my mistake. I'm so sorry, so that's 75 bucks. Okay, auto pay,
Auto pay is the $3,300 so far.
per month.
The total so far.
Okay, put that down here. That's all right. That's what I asked you for. And listen to your body. Do you know
34
roughly?
sales.
34?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in Alicia's situation, guys, she doesn't sell Listen to Your Body. She does the front end with 2030 and all the pieces and parts up to that. She then passes it on to the local gym that she's in. And they started doing much better, leaving money on the table, right? But aren't having the number of sales, or didn't have the number of sales at the beginning that they could have had. So the 34 sales there go to them, right? All right, so Alicia, tell me, what, do you know your dollar, well here, wait, we'll add it up. 11, 12, looks like 62,000, and you're saying they've had 34 Listen to Your Body sales, right?
About
So
68,000.
68,000, right? So 130,000 is what you've done in 8 months. Now, guys, again, that's itty bitty tiny. I'm going to say that again, $130,000 income generated in 8 months, which is a very low level. And you guys know what the profitability is on this, so the profitability on that is very, very high. So, Susan, I'm going to jump to Susan real quick, and if I can have you just go through these numbers ever so quickly with me, we are then going to wrap this up. How many 2030 sales have you had? Well, again, let's go back to, you've been doing this for about how long? Looks like 4 months?
4 months.
Alrighty. In that 4 months time, how many 2030 sales have you had?
78.
78. Alicia, run those numbers for me, please. And what are you doing with lifestyle success?
We're not good at that at all.
Okay, so that's money left on the table. That's all right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get that. We'll get that. Okay, Alicia, do you have that number for me?
30,000.
How much?
31,000.
31,000. Thank you. Okay, Susan, what about product?
To date, it's about a little over, it's almost 7,100.
Okay, and what about, are you doing auto pay?
No.
Okay, money left on the table. We've got an opportunity there. How about Listen to Your Body? Fit and Healthy, Total Solution. What have you guys done with number of sales? Do you know?
We have converted 29.
Okay, so 29 times 2, that's easy. That's 58,000. Do you know about personal training, Susan, as far as group training, CrossFit, one-on-one training, whatever you guys are feeding these folks into?
Yeah, a lot of ours already do our Sport Fit, which is our version of CrossFit.
Okay.
But we have converted probably only like 4.
Well, did you have people come from that were training in your facility to go through 2030? Were there any of those that then went back to training?
Yes.
Because one thing this will do is create a much loyal member because of the health benefits and everything we get for them. Do you know roughly how many of those you might have?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Okay, so if I take 4 and 4, I've got 8. What do you sell on average dollar amount, ticket price for your personal training? Is it a year, half a year? What do you typically
We
sell?
have discount packages. We have probably 4 or 5 that are meeting
with a trainer, not the designated one that we tried to funnel them to. They chose another guy because he's more fun. But they're training like 2 or 3 times a week
Oh,
with him.
so that's probably a couple $1,000 contract at least.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so we'll call that 16,000. So guys, I got to tell you, I know that I run numbers fast in my head. It's just one of the gifts that God's given me. I know how to do math fast. In that 4 months' time, Susan Bean, you guys have generated $112,000 from this funnel, even with leaving some money on the table. See, so that's cause for celebration. $112,000 in 4 months. You feel good about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, I know I asked several of the rest of you to share, and we've gotten to the point where we're out of time. If you'll allow me 2 more minutes, I'm going to wrap this up. Tiff, don't go away. I'm going to wrap this up by recapping this, and then I'm just going to have Tiff share her numbers. So the 2 big announcements today were we're launching, we're full-blown going to tell the world about this amazing system, the amazing benefits that our members are getting, and we're going to officially do that at URSA next week. Paperwork is rocking. It's awesome. If you don't have the newest stuff, please make sure you get it. Product, I shared with you. I wanted to recall the label issue so that we can send you the new stuff. Here's this cream, custom blended. If you want it, make sure you reach out to us to get it. Referrals will now be in place. That's residual income as well. And training takes place April 18th and then May 15th. I want you guys to come 16th. Thank you, Alicia. I want you guys to come be here with me. So the contest is on. Write me a letter, Dear Donna, better than Dear John, Dear Donna, and tell me the 3 to 4 top benefits you like about being involved with this. Tell me what you might tell somebody else about it if you were here, and tell me why I would want to invite you. Why should I have you come? Why should I pay for your air and your accommodations to come up here and hang out with us? So, Tiff, I'm going to let you be like the, like the encore, like the pinnacle of the Broadway show. That's like, where everybody loves listening to what they're listening to. So I'm going to ask you these numbers, and then we're going to close. So Tiffany is in Franklin, right? North Carolina?
Yes.
Yep, okay. How many, I always forget this piece. How long has it been? It's been 2.5 months, right, Tiff?
It's been about 2 months. January 4th.
Okay.
was our start.
All right. So can you tell me, please, how many 2030 enrollments have you had?
127.
127. Alicia, run those numbers for me, please.
50,160.
Ah, she's got it. 50,000. We'll round that down. And tell me about product, Tiff.
Product to date is 9,396.
So we'll call that 9,000. Okay. What are you guys doing with AutoPay? Are you doing that yet?
We just set it up in our system, so hopefully start next week.
All right. So that's money left on the table, but you guys are all over it. What about Listen to Your Body?
Out of 65 people who have had the chance to sign up, the rest are actually obviously still in the 30 days, 38.
Okay, so now I know that we were talking a few weeks ago, and you guys are still working on really getting that system down. If that 38 had purchased the full contract, which I know that you guys are working on that, where that's part of Listen to Your Body training, but if that 38 had purchased the full contract, that would be 76,000. I know that they all didn't with you. I know that we're working on that. But if that full contract had been purchased, that'd be 76,000. And Tiff, lastly, do you know about personal training as far as number of units or dollars?
Yes. 27 out of the 38 people in Listen to Your Body are in training.
And can you give
And
me?
the average, just according to the average spent, is $4,455.
And is that added to your line monthly?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4,500, part of the residual income, our favorite words. So if I have 126 and 9 is 135, and if I call that 4,500, 50,000, that's $185,000 added in 2 months. Tiff, are you happy?
Very happy, yes.
Okay. Hey, Rodney Morris, I see you. Hey!
He's trying to steal me away.
All right, you guys, I did go 5 minutes over. Listen, come and hang out with me at training. I'm footing the bill, for crying out loud. We are fun to hang out with. The energy will be high. I told somebody this week, and with this I'm going to close. I have decided none of us dies. I don't die. You don't die. Nobody dies. But the shell we're living in, it wears out. My goal is to wear the heck out of this shell. I want to live, and I want to live big. And I hope you guys will come and live with me in April or May. I will look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Get me your contest entries. Bye-bye.